Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Italy, a place to love YouTube channel. Now, today I'm here to make my usual walk and talk. I usually do the walk and talk on Tuesday, but anyway, now I'm in Venosa, this town not far from Montemilone, and I decided to record my walk and talk, my usual walk and talk. So today is Monday. Anyway, to talk about what? That, anyway, this weekend, this Sunday, last Sunday, an interesting person came to visit me. And I want to make this walk and talk just talking about this, the same dynamic that actually happened to me, similar to the story of these guys that now I'm gonna tell you. So basically, now this guy, his name is Fabiano Cota, and he's actually a YouTuber like me. So he is a content creator here on YouTube. He makes but he makes videos in Italian. Now, if you are one of my subscribers and you like to watch videos in Italian language about generally about Italy, but not only. Anyway, if you are interested to follow a channel in Italian language, I would highly recommend his channel. His name again is Fabiano Cota, but I will leave the description under the comment section. So now this guy, he's a nice guy, he's a bit younger than me, he's 10 years younger than me. So he's a YouTuber, and he came because he accidentally found my channel. Now he got very curious and he decided, he said, oh, but Antonio has such an interesting story, similar to mine and similar to the topic that he's talking in his videos, because in his videos he's talking mainly about young Italians who are living and they go to live abroad. So many this kind of depopulation. So it's a hot topic now between Italians to discuss, to leave Italy, to go to work somewhere else. I covered already this kind of topic in my videos, the fact that Italians are leaving. So basically his main topic on this channel is this one: Italians that are leaving to find better life, to have a better life in other nations, mainly in Northern European nations. That anyway, it's a trend that everyone knows is happening, in particular in Italy. Now, because my story is going a bit against the trend and the stereotypes, the fact that Italians are leaving, and he was actually surprised because he saw my channel. He was surprised to see, oh wow, one Italian guy that is originally from he was born in the north of Italy, so northern Italian, with a northern Italian mentality, that he's moving to a small town, Montemilone, 1,000 inhabitants. So basically, his story, my story, captured his attention straight away. And so, then he contacted me. Anyway, I have the email under my video. People can contact me to have information about properties for sale, but generally people can contact me for many different reasons. Anyway, whatever. My email is there. If you have an idea, if you want me to talk about something. Anyway, these type of things. Now here, I'm just behind Venosa Cathedral, which is actually very nice. I'm trying to show you. Anyway, I'm just behind now the Venosa Cathedral. Let me show you a bit around. Anyway, written on the walls, that's always. Anyway, my channel captured his attention, and so then he contacted me, and then he said, oh, Antonio, listen, it would be nice if we can organize an interview, okay? And I said to myself, okay, obviously his channel is run in Italian language. Wait a second, I want to show you this type of scooters, three wheels cars. I don't know, it's a bit dark. Pity that it's a bit dark, but I want to show you. Ape, we call it ape. Now I hope you can see behind me. This is called ape. Now ape in Italian means bee. Now it's written, it's spelled A-P-E. Now A-P-E, you know very well in English what ape is, but in Italian the same word spelled ape, it's pronounced ape, and also anyway ape is the bee, and here there is a bee. It's very common to find this type of, I call it scooter, you know, moped, three wheels car. Anyway, so let's go back to the topic. The fact that Fabiano contacted me and said, oh, Antonio, listen, it would be nice if we can organize an interview. I will come to Montemilone. So he is based, let me say a few words about his story. So he been living in Germany for the last 10 years. He left, let me say, Emilia-Romagna, Bologna region. Where Bologna is the capital of the region itself. So he decided to leave his native town, and then he moved to Germany. He spent 10 years working over there in Germany. And now, after many years of working over there anyway, saving money, similar story to mine, then he was a bit tired, let me say, of the food, of the climate. He maybe was missing Italy a bit like me, you know. And then he has a girlfriend, and so with his girlfriend they decided to move to Italy. But then anyway, it's particular because he decided to move to Puglia region. So he moved to Apulia region. So similar choices to mine then, we can say, because anyway I left Ireland, I decided to come back, to come here to experience for the first time my life here in the south of Italy. And so he moved to a town in Apulia region called Margherita di Savoia. Now I would all recommend you to have a look about this town, Margherita di Savoia, because it's a beautiful touristic destination. Now the fact that it's not down deep in the Salento area it makes it a bit less touristic and less attractive, but it's actually touristic. So we are talking about Bari, northern direction from Bari. So from Bari I'd say maybe it's 40-50 minutes. There is the nearest town to Margherita di Savoia is Barletta. You can also find Trani. And then if you keep driving north direction, you will arrive to Gargano Peninsula, and then you might find Manfredonia. That is another town. Now here, I want to show you this column here. It's very particular to see in Venosa. Actually, let me get a bit closer. I have the Council Palace behind me. It's a pity always that the camera is a bit shaking. Anyway, it's common to see in Venosa this type of column just hanging beside a construction. This is not the only one. I will show you maybe in other videos few more. So here we are just down the cathedral. For example, here I can show you there are stones like this a bit everywhere. This is Latin language. Luculianorum prole Roma Nael restitutian. Anyway, I'm Apulia. I can even read Apulia here. I don't know, I hope you can see Apulia, like in English. In Italian we say Puglia, but in Latin they say Apulia. And then even above, it's possible on the stone to read something. Anyway, on the stones here you can find many, in Venosa, because Venosa is a very old town, you can find many of these type of historical things just hanging on the walls. Anyway, here there's nothing, but for example, there is a face up there. Anyway, this is the cathedral. We are on the side of the cathedral. Okay, let's go back to the topic. So he relocated for now, not permanently, but because he loved so much Puglia. He's not originally from Puglia, this guy called Fabiano, and so he basically rented a place, him and his girlfriend rented out a place in Margherita di Savoia. Then he found my channel online and so on. And so he saw my story similar to his story. Then the fact that is against the trend, let me say, we have this trend where people are leaving, where Italian people are leaving, where Italian people are not appreciating. Anyway, it's understandable why Italians are complaining. Italians are complaining about the low salaries and the hard time and very heavy taxation for the Italian people who wants to open activities or want to open businesses, for example. Anyway, me and Fabiano, we had this trend against we went a bit against the trend because we decided to break the stereotypes. And so, anyway, last Sunday, finally, after many minutes of talking, last Sunday, he decided, anyway, we organized, and Palms here, there's a lovely bar in this square. I like this square here with the council. And so he came and we organized a lovely interview here. He came to my house. So he came to my house. We organized this lovely interview in my house. Now I will put the link under the description about the two videos. So he made two videos also because I'm a chatterbox. When I start talking, you know, I always, when I open my mouth, when I start talking, hard for me to stop, you know. So he say, oh Antonio, we're going to make a 20 minutes interview. I say, I see hard with all the things that I have to say, 20 minutes video. I say, it's hard. He didn't believe me, but then in the end, he had to agree with me. Anyway, we have done two videos. He had done two videos. He posted his videos on his channel. And so he posted one video on Sunday evening, so the first part. Then he posted the second part on Monday evening. Now, his channel is bigger than mine. He has more than 20,000 subscribers. His videos are making a lot of views. Anyway, I used to be subscribed. The fact is this, that I used to be subscribed to his channel. I subscribed to his channel nearly 1 year ago. So I used to follow him because I always found his videos quite interesting. And then I said to myself, so when I got the email, for example, and now here there is the cathedral behind me. Obviously, when I saw his email and saying, wow, Fabiano, contact me, I was so excited, you know. Anyway, and I said, obviously, yes. Anyway, the interview is in Italian language. So now here, this is the main cathedral. We don't see the tower. So the video is in Italian. So, but for you, let me see, few cars are passing. For you that you're curious, for example, and you want to see me talking in Italian, for example, if you want to hear me talking in Italian, then this is a great occasion. Then he wanted to make the video at home. So basically, if you're going to watch this video, you will see, anyway, we have done the video in the attic where I usually, actually I want to show you one more thing here. We have done the video in the attic, where I have the office, where me and my wife have the office. So I want to show you another one of this column, that these are old columns. It's not functional because, anyway, it's not really holding anything. It's not hanging anything on top. Anyway, in Venosa it's possible to find these typical columns from the Roman times, like this, simply like this, hanging against the wall. And so, anyway, he came to me. We have done this lovely interview. Obviously, the video had a good amount of views. I think the first video have done had more than 5,000 or 6,000 views. I didn't check lately. Maybe reach even 10,000. I don't know. I haven't checked. I will go to check later. And so on. So I decided to make this walk and talk randomly about this topic. You know that I usually talk about the fact that Italians are leaving, some Italians are leaving, some Italians are coming back to Italy, and so on. Now, my friends, I'm at the end of the video. I will post, I will actually put the links of the video of this interview that I released to Fabiano. So you're welcome to see the video. Anyway, now I'm in front of the church and just trying to see and maybe to record something. I won't speak anymore from now. Salve. I'm walking inside the church. It's a bit dark, also because it's evening. It's a very old church. From here, there are some steps. It's possible to go underground. All the churches all the old churches in Italy have the crypta. So crypta is not a cryptocurrency. A crypta was the room underground where they were holding the reliquim. Anyway, the, the saints and holy people were kept there. It's a pity that there's no light. It's a bit dark. Unfortunately, cannot see it. Okay, my friends, I wish you lovely day. From Antonio, Italy, a place to love. From Venosa Cathedral, I really wish you a good day. Bye.